You've worked so hard, you've given everything you have, and yet nothing seems to be changing. You look in the mirror, and all you see is the exhaustion, the long nights, the countless sacrifices. You're tired, you're done. The thought of giving up feels less like a failure and more like a relief, a release from the pressure. But before you walk away, before you let go of that dream you've held on to for so long, I want you to remember this. Your breakthrough is often just one step beyond the point where most people quit. Right now, in this moment of doubt, you are standing on the edge of everything you've ever wanted. Don't turn back now. This is the moment life tests you the hardest. It's the final exam before graduation, the last mile of the marathon. It feels impossible, like the universe is conspiring against you. But this intense pressure isn't a sign that you're meant to fail. It's a sign that you are incredibly close to your breakthrough. There is an old saying that the night is darkest just before the dawn. Think about that. The deepest, most impenetrable darkness happens right before the first light breaks through the horizon. That's where you are right now. In the profound darkness, waiting for a dawn you can't yet see, but which is absolutely on its way. History is filled with stories of people who were standing exactly where you are now. Imagine Thomas Edison in his workshop, surrounded by over 1,000 failed attempts to create a functioning light bulb. 1,000 times he could have concluded it was impossible. 1,000 times he could have walked away, but he didn't. He saw each failure not as a dead end, but as a lesson, a step forward. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." He understood that failure wasn't the opposite of success. It was a crucial, unavoidable part of it. Think of J.K. Rowling, a single mother struggling to get by, holding on to a story about a boy wizard. Her manuscript for Harry Potter was rejected by 12 different publishers. 12 times the world told her no. It would have been so easy to put the manuscript in a drawer and forget about it, to accept that her dream wasn't meant to be. But she kept going. She held on through the rejection, through the doubt, until one person finally said, yes. That one yes changed her life and inspired millions. What if she had stopped at rejection number 12? We see this in sports all the time. The final seconds of a game when athletes are completely spent, their muscles burning, their lungs screaming for air. That's when championships are won. It's the moment they have to push through their physical and mental limits to find a reserve of strength they didn't know they had. They don't quit when it gets hard. They push harder because they know that the moment of greatest resistance is also the moment of greatest opportunity. Your struggle isn't a sign of weakness, it's the training ground for your victory. So why do so many people quit? It's important to understand this because it's not usually about weakness. Quitting rarely comes from a place of laziness. It comes from a place of deep, profound emotional and mental exhaustion. It comes from hopelessness. After pouring your heart and soul into something for so long with no visible results, a dangerous whisper starts to creep in. It tells you that your effort doesn't matter. It tells you that you're not good enough, that maybe this dream was never meant for you. You start looking at others who seem to be succeeding effortlessly, and the voice of comparison gets louder, telling you that you're falling behind. You get impatient, wondering why it's taking so long. This is the poison of self-doubt and fear. It convinces you that the pain of trying is greater than the potential reward. You start to believe the lie that your work has been in vain, that every step you've taken has led you nowhere. But that is never the truth. Every single step you take builds strength, resilience, and character, even when you can't see the results yet. Every failure teaches you something vital. Every setback forges you into a person who is strong enough to handle the success that is coming. The effort always matters. I want you to picture a miner, deep underground, swinging a pickaxe against a wall of rock. For weeks, maybe months, he's been digging, following a vein he believes will lead to a fortune in diamonds. He's covered in sweat and dust, his hands are calloused and bleeding, and his muscles ache with every swing. He's found nothing, day after day just more rock. Finally, exhausted and discouraged, he throws down his pickaxe. He's done. He walks away, convinced the diamonds were never there. What he doesn't know is that he was only 3 inches away from striking the largest diamond vein ever discovered. He quit just before his entire life was about to change. Don't be that miner. You might be just one more swing, one more try, one more day away from your breakthrough. Think of a marathon runner. At mile 25, every part of their body is screaming to stop. They might stumble, they might even fall to their knees, completely defeated. The finish line seems impossibly far away. In that moment of collapse, they have a choice. They can stay down, or they can find something deep inside them, a reason to get back up. Maybe it's the thought of their family waiting at the finish line, or the promise they made to themselves. When you feel like quitting, remember why you started. That why is your fuel. It's the reason you get back on your feet when you fall, and it's what will carry you across that finish line. Your journey is shifting. The darkness is beginning to fade, and a new light of hope is starting to break through. So, how do you know you're getting closer? The signs are often subtle, not big and flashy. They're internal first. You've learned powerful lessons from your struggle. You look back and realize that you've become more disciplined, more resilient. You've survived things you once thought would break you, and that has given you a quiet, unshakable strength. This growth is the most important sign of all. The person you are becoming through this process is the real prize. Then there are the external signs. Maybe you get a small win, a little piece of positive feedback that feels like a drop of rain in a desert. Maybe a new, unexpected opportunity appears, or someone reaches out with a piece of advice that clicks everything into place. These aren't accidents. They are signals from the universe that you are on the right path. They are whispers telling you to keep going. Progress is quiet. Growth is often invisible, until suddenly it isn't. One day you'll look up and realize just how far you've come. The miracle you're waiting for is already on its way. It's been traveling towards you this whole time, but it can only reach you if you keep moving forward. It can't find you if you've turned back. It can't find you if you're standing still. Don't quit when you're tired. Quit when you're done, when the job is finished, when the dream is realized. Every champion was once a contender who refused to give up. Every success story is a tale of perseverance. The only difference between the person who makes it and the person who doesn't is that the one who makes it decided to get up one more time, then they fell down. So get up, take a deep breath, feel the strength you've built. Remember why you started this journey. The pain you feel is temporary, but the legacy you are building will last. The world needs your gift, your story, your unique light. Don't rob us of it by stopping now. Keep fighting, keep believing. Your breakthrough is so much closer than you think. Thanks for watching.